Round 1, Eastern Conference, the NBA playoffs. The Pacers have heard the doubters. As the 7th seed, they face a daunting battle ahead. Will they be able to dictate the first chapter of the series against Detroit? Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
Yes, sir. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, RegDolla. Welcome back to the Golden Mynba series. And on day 2 of Game 1, we got the Detroit Pistons taking on the Indiana Pacers. Detroit, who have won 60 games and is looking to make another deep playoff run after losing in the conference finals to Rich Mack and the Wizards. They are here. Cade Cunningham, Paulo, Tyrese Smith, going up against the Indiana Pacers, who have arguably the deepest roster 1 through 10. Led by Keyonte George, who has a spin move and gets to the basket. He is a bucket. Keyonte George is one of the most underrated players in the game right now. And Tyrese Smith looking to grab and go, crossover, getting past everybody and throwing down the quick slam. Tyrese Smith, one of the most electric guards in transition. Dimitri knocking down the three. The rookie getting his first playoff experience. And Saddiq Bey going behind the back on Trent Beretta, and the separation that he created on that was tough. Not even gonna lie, I didn't know you had that in you, Saddiq. But Paulo Banchero again, the double screen, gets the ball, pump fakes, and throws it down the hammer right over Devontae Tucker. Now Keyonte George comes off the 2 screens and knocks down the 3. He is arguably the best player. Him and Dior are arguably the best players on the team for Indiana, but Cade Cunningham putting on the moves on Dior and knocking down the jump shot right over the shorter defender. Now Paulo has Devontae Tucker on him, trying to move him in the post. Drop step. Devontae sticking with him. Pass it out. He gets it back in the post. Shot clock winding down. Paulo with the turnaround J, and he gets it to go. Now Tyrese Smith gets a screen from Mo Bamba. He throws up the lob, and Mo Bamba finishes with a reverse slam. I think Mo Bamba might have found a home on this roster, playing the backup 5. And Tyrese Smith looking to get past Chris Duarte. He pump fakes, steps through, and gets the and 1 to go. Great patience, great poise by Tyrese Smith. Able to change pace, change speeds all the time. Lugens Dort finds Mo Bamba coming down the lane with the 2-handed slam. Now Buddy Hield gets the double screen, knocks down the corner J. Chopper. Pistons are definitely a championship caliber team, but they're going to have to get past the Wizards. And they might have been better than last year. Chris Duarte with the snatch back, though, on Buddy Hield, getting the bucket to go. Now he gets it back. Another snatch back, step back from downtown. Chris Duarte nails another one off the bench, leading the bench mob. And Tyrese Smith from the nasty crossover and throwing it down right over Taylor Horton Tucker. Yeah, the Pacers bench mob, though. They got D'Angelo Russell, Taylor Horton Tucker, Chris Duarte, P.J. Washington, Isaiah Jackson off the bench. They go 10 deep. I don't know how much that's going to work in the playoffs, but Tyrese Smith drawing 2 and finding Caleb Houston wide open at the top of the key. Now Dimitri gets a screen right here, and they set a double screen for Keyonte George. He pump fakes, steps back, creating a separation right next to P.J. Washington, knocking down the 3. I'm telling you, he is underrated. But Buddy Hield finds Cade Cunningham wide open for 3, and he's doing the Curry, turning around before it even goes in. Keyonte George gets a screen right here, tough in and out, pulls up in the mid-range, 3-level score. Keyonte George is getting to a bucket. Now a great defense by Trent Beretta. Dior Wright is pushing in transition, finds Trent Beretta, Euro stepping, passing out to P.J. Washington in the short corner, and he gets the bucket to go. Great sequence there. Getting the block and the dime by Trent Beretta. But oh my God, Dior Wright has Cade Cunningham touching earth, and he has Onyeka Okongwu on his ass, getting the and 1 to go. Dior Wright, Aki as hell. Dimitri pump faking, getting to the free throw line, then stepping back, getting the separation, and getting the bucket to go. The number 1 pick, Tyrese Smith with the behind the back pass. Then they go a handoff to Cade Cunningham. Cade dribbles back and knocks down the J. Now Tyrese Smith Going between the legs, no look pass to Caleb Houston, and he gets the and one to go. Now Cade getting downhill and Euro stepping his way, getting to the basket and finishing. D'Angelo also finds Devontae Tucker, pump fakes, takes one dribble, step back, and he nails the jumper. Now Tyree Smith gets the handoff. Great patience right here, and then gets the floater to go right over Trent Beretta. Keontae George with a crossover on Paulo Banchero, then gets the finger roll to go. We're in the second half of basketball right now. It's a 5-point game. Paulo with the in and out, going between the legs, stepping back at the free throw line and nailing the jumper. That's a tough move right there. That brother Cabal, like what Stephen A. be saying. But a dime right here by Keontae George and a reverse finish by Devontae Tucker. Keontae George is really proving a lot out here tonight. But D'Angelo also getting his shot block. What were you thinking, buddy? That's Mo Bamba with the 7'8", whatever wingspan that he got. He ugly as hell for that. But this is another block that Mo Bamba ended up getting in this game. Protecting the rim off the bench. Now Tyree Smith finds Caleb Houston, and Buddy Hield is wide open in the corner for three, and the Pacers call a timeout. Now a handoff to Chris Duarte. Snatching back right here and knocks down the mid-range jumper. 5-point game, 7-point game now. D'Angelo also gets the screen. There is nothing over there. Lucas Dort and lays that man right before we're about to go into the fourth quarter. Now in the fourth quarter of basketball, Tyree Smith gets the screen and he posterizes the rookie Dimitri getting the rim. Dunking right over him. Facial. He said, click, click. Welcome to your Kodak moment. Between the legs, Sadiq Bey pulling in transition and getting the bucket to go. Now Cade Cunningham has the ball right here. Pass out to Tyree Smith. He gets double teamed. They swing it. Cade Cunningham finds Sadiq Bey again for three. It's a 13-point game. They're trying to bust it wide open. Now Keontae George steps back and tries to calm down and weather the storm right now. And now he's wide open in the corner for three, and it's back to a 10-point game. Now Keontae George gets the ball again, drives baseline, but gets his shot denied. Paulo in transition. Crosses over. Does a little rondo fake and rises up with the two-handed slam. Now Sadiq Bey pulls up for three. He misses it, but Cade Cunningham coming out of nowhere with the follow. And it's starting to get a little out of hand right now for the Indiana Pacers. But Dior Wright doing whatever he can to get to the basket and showing off his strength, finishing the and one right over Paulo Banchero. We about to start calling him Big Ox. And that's a dime right there. Tyree Smith to Paulo, again the three to go. Tyree Smith right now in transition, throwing down the tomahawk slam, the right-handed tomahawk. Keontae George had no chance of contesting that. And now Keontae George has the ball, pulls up for three. They're down by 17 though. Now Paulo has it, does a snatch back, but gets his shot blocked. Great recovery by Dimitri, great help defense, I should say. Devontae Tucker for three, and it's an 11-point game. But the Pistons ended up holding the Pacers off at the end, and they win game one. Tyree Smith, Paulo, and Cade Cunningham all showing up for the Pistons squad. The Pacers, I'll say they gave them a pretty good fight for game one. Most of these players, this is all their first year in the playoffs other than, I think, P.J. Washington. Actually, I don't even know if P.J. Washington made it to the playoffs in this. So maybe other than D'Angelo Russell. Tyree Smith, the player of the game, a near triple-double for him. Putting on spectacular highlight reel dunks. He's special, man. He is special. And he's their third option. 23, 9, and 10. 28 for Cade. 19 and 11 for Paulo. You know, other side, Keontae George, he did what he could. 26 in the game, 18 and 7 for Dior Wright to struggle.
Round one, Eastern Conference, the NBA playoffs. Charlotte are looking to prove their bid has substance, that they are not simply chasing an illusion. Will they bring enough to steal a Game 1 road win tonight against the Wizards? Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
All right, we got the Hornets versus Wizards, 1 versus 8. The Wizards, the best team in the league, at 64 wins, 18 losses. The Hornets have 42 wins. Anthony Davis and Rich Mack. Somehow Anthony Davis controls the tip on this, but AD for 3. He knocks it down. I feel like they're going to live with it. If AD beats you with the jumper, hats off to him. But Rich Mack with the pick and roll and getting the dunk to go. The Wizards had the best offensive rating, I think damn near all time. Rich Mack getting that slam to go. It's going to be too easy for him. AD can't hold him. AD don't like playing the 5, so he got to go up against Rich Mack. It's about to get dark. It's about to get dark. Now LaMelo with the step back nails a 3-pointer. But Scoot Henderson is out for this team, so I wonder how this is going to go. Lob up to LaMelo, to Anthony Davis. I wonder how the Scoot Henderson is going to affect this team, if it will at all, because they have so much talent around them. And Imani Bates wide open in the corner for 3. He knocks it down. Scoot Henderson is out for like 6 to 8 weeks, like knee tendonitis. And Kendall Brown has a pull-up jump shot. So I think the Wizards are going to live with that. If Kendall Brown and Anthony Davis are hitting jump shots, so be it. We'll live. But Imani Bates in the opposite corner this time, knocking down the 3 to tie the game up. Now Andrew Wiggins going baseline, but Rich Mack saying, give me that. Yeah, advance the ball, Monty. Pass it up to Kevin Huerter for 3, who is now is back in the rotation due to Scoot Henderson being out. And Marquise Allen at the top of the key, starting out the second quarter, getting the bucket to go. Now Caleb Taylor going his tween series, stepping back at the baseline, getting the bucket to go. And he has Tata Washington on him, so it looks like he's trying to dance. But Gary Trent Jr. hasn't scored, hasn't done anything until now, burying the 3 to tie it up. The 3-point champion. Put some respect on his name. Now he's running to the corner. Nobody's guarding him, and he knocks down another jet. Turn me up, the flamethrower. AD with the steal. And transition again. Gary Trent runs to the corner, and he turns around on that John, and he is heating up. Scorching hot right now. Gary Trent, he has the ball right here, calls the screen for AD, and he pulls up right over Rich Mack. Oh, he bold. He is bold. Gary Trent is on fire, though. Now we got Denny Adair hitting a pull-up 3, and he knocks it down. That ain't his game. That ain't his game, but they'll live with that. Tata Washington with the leaning 3, but Rich Mack dunking on damn near the whole team, getting the board to go. 40 to 37. Tata Washington pulls up for 3, and he gets that one to go. Chopper. Now Caleb Taylor has Tata on him. You know what time it is. You know what time it is. Trying to pull out his tricks, but spin move. That was pretty good defense overall for Tata, but that's a big-time bucket getter. Caleb Taylor. Now we got LaMelo throwing the dime to Anthony Davis. Great poise and patience and accuracy on that pass. Now Rich Mack just goes right around Anthony Davis, just too big. Can't even do nothing about that. But Marquise Allen with the step back, he misses it, but Rich Mack cleans it up. 16 already in the game for him. Marquise Allen gets the 2 screens, finds Rich Mack coming down the lane, and he throws down the hammer. It looked like he barely got off the ground. But he really doesn't have to. He don't got to waste any type of energy like that. But Gary Trent with the step back facial right over DeAndre Hunter, and he's having himself a second quarter right now. Now they get a handoff to Gary Trent, wide open at the top of the key, and that's 16 in the game, 16 in a quarter for Gary Trent. The second quarter is his, and great hands by Anthony Davis. LaMelo leading the break, and he throws it up to Kendall Brown. Oh, that's his game. That is his game, getting up damn near rim level. And you know what I noticed in 2K? For every, like, it doesn't matter how high your vertical is. It really just matters about the dunk animation. You really don't get high. So if I'm Kendall Brown, and say if like Kendall Brown, who's someone that's dumb, like who's not athletic, Kendall Brown and Kevin Huerter, if I get on the same dunk package, they're gonna get up the same type of height. It's not gonna be rim bubble. That's something 2K needs to fix, because we on your head. But Mitchell Robinson getting the dunk to go. Back to the action. The Hornets are controlling this game. The number 8 seed Hornets, are we in for an upset? Andrew Wiggins with the spin move, throwing it down right over Marvin Bagley, putting on his dome. Oh my God. That was vicious. And now Denny Adia again, the standing dunk to go right over 2 defenders in an and one. Anthony Davis now gets the ball with Amani Bates guarding him. He's at him. That's a little boy. That's a little boy. 10-point game. Caleb Taylor has the ball, looking to do his dance, stepping back in the corner for 3, and he drains it. Now Royal Paris in transition finds Andrew Wiggins. That John looked ugly, but he nails it. And the Hornets are controlling this game. Now Rich Mack looks like he's had enough, just backing down Anthony Davis, getting the bucket to go, 24 and 10 in the game. Marquise Allen, who has been quiet, finally knocks down the tray. Gets the corner 3 to go. It's an 8-point game. Now Marquise with the hesitation, freezing the defender and taking it down, throwing it down with the and one slam. Marquise is woken up with Caleb Taylor with the FaceTime right over Ty Washington. But Marquise with the pull-up jump shot, and he drains it. Looks like it's about to be his 4th quarter. He has the ball, gets to the mid-range, pull up again, and he knocks it down, scoring at all 3 levels. Marquise Allen rising to the occasion right now in the 4th quarter. It's a 5-point game. In and out by Caleb Taylor. Gets the floater to go over Rich Mack. How the hell did he make that? Now Rich Mack has Mitchell Robinson sealed. Drop step, throw down. The routine is back. That's about to be the greatest signature play of all time. But Marquise Allen staring down Gary Trent and knocking down the FaceTime action. Now Rich Mack drop step again and scoring it. It's a 2-point game. The Wizards, this is how efficient their offense is. And now Mitchell Robinson gets the alley-oop to go, though. It's a 1-point game. Gary Trent with the spin move, step back for 3. That is so tough. That is tough. Big-time bucket right there. LaMelo has the ball. Nice little move right there. Finds Caleb Taylor. He steps back and knocks down the mid-range jet. Now LaMelo with the dime to Royal Paris, who is running the floor. It's back to a 4-point game. Marquise Allen with the turnaround J right over Gary Trent. He gets the bucket to go. Looking like Devin Booker right now. They find Rich Mack, and he throws it down to tie the game up. It was tipped, but he still got it and put it down. Now he has AD on him. Drop step. Getting a damn near and one to go. Called a foul, ref. Just powering right through AD. 34 and 13 for Rich Mack. Now Marquise Allen with the hop step. Getting the bucket to go. It's a 4-point game. The Washington Wizards are up, and they can't be stopped offensively. Now they ended up not fouling, and now Rich Mack is out here playing games, switching hands and delivering the dagger with 12 seconds left. 6-point game. Gary Trent gets in the corner. He lets it fly. It's a 3-point game, so it's not over yet. Marquise Allen gets the ball, and they foul. And that'll do it. The Washington Wizards win by 5 after coming back in the 4th quarter. Gary Trent, big game for him. Shout out to him. But Marquise Allen and Rich Mack took over in that 4th quarter. Straight up took over, especially Marquise Allen, who had 7 points leading up to that 4th quarter and ended off with 20. Ended up with 27. 20 in that 4th quarter. Rich Mack, the player of the game, holding it down defensively, dunking everything around the rim, and making everything around the rim. It's his world. The MVP, Rich Mack. 36, 14, 3, and 3 blocks on 17 and 19. Excuse me, Marquise Allen had 25 in the game.
Round 1 in the Western Conference begins. San Antonio have heard the doubters. As the 7th seed, they face a daunting battle ahead. Will they be able to dictate the first chapter of the series against Sacramento? Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
After a long journey
All right, now we got this 2 versus 7 in the Western Conference. Sacramento going up against San Antonio, two really young teams. Reggie Mack leading Sacramento to the number 2 seed, and San Antonio beating Houston in the playing game to secure the 7th spot. And this is two pretty evenly matched teams, talent for talent wise. AJ Griffin wide open in the corner for 3. He knocks it down. And yeah, if you look at it talent for talent wise, you got Tyrese Halliburton slightly better than Jay, but it's not too far out. Reggie Mack is better than Jaden Ivey. Kayvon is better than, oh my God, Reggie Mack. That's a bucket. That is a bucket. Who else? AJ Griffin and Kayvon. Kayvon is better at the 4. Jabari Smith is better than Brandon Clark, and Latrell Cross is better than Derek Lively, but Brandon Clark getting this slam to go. So talent for talent-wise, I feel like it's pretty around evenly matched. And you got Greg Popovich still coaching on the other side. But Kayvon, step back 3, nobody steps up, and he knocks down the jumper. Now Reggie Mack gets the screen, going baseline, and he Euro steppers Jay Anthony, childhood friends, brothers from another mother. And Latrell Cross getting the dunk to go right here. Great pass by Tyrese Halliburton. And Jay with the dime to Jabari. And Jabari finding Derek Lively with the slam. 16-11. Tyrese Halliburton looking to go downhill. Pass out to AJ Griffin for 3, and he nails it right over Jaden Ivey. Now Reggie Mack tries to go for the steal, and he doesn't get it to go. And instead he gets dunked on. AT&T 5G slam cam. Smile. Jaden Ivey dunking it home right over Reggie Mack. Damn, he got all up in the poster. We got to delete that footage. But Reggie Mack getting the steal to go, and a nice little dump off dime to AJ Griffin. They have the lead. AJ attacking the basket and showing off his athleticism. Looked like he in high school. 11 early points for AJ Griffin with a powerful two-handed slam. Now Davion Mitchell is in the game, going baseline and getting the jumper to go. They are up by 1. We're in the second quarter of basketball. Jabari Smith finds Devin Vassell in the corner for 3. Now Jay lobs it up to Derek Lively, and he slams it home. Monster one-handed slam by Derek Lively. Now Jay going around his back, throwing another dime to Derek Lively, and he dunks it home. Lively is active right now, and that's all due to Jet. Now Jabari Smith has Reggie Mack in the post, gets him off balance, and nails the fadeaway. Now Reggie Mack with the step back in the corner for 3 and gets it to go, who is improving on his three-point shot. I think shooting around like 35% on pretty good volume. But now Reggie Mack finds AJ Griffin in for 3, and he's having himself a big first half. Tyrese Halliburton misses it. Jay gets a rebound, looking one of the best coast-to-coast finishers. Throws it up to Derek Lively, and Derek Lively is having himself a pretty good first half. Now Jay, explosive move, and throws down a one-handed slam. The key, he is the X factor. If he could be aggressive and put pressure on the rim and actually knock down jumpers, San Antonio definitely has a chance alongside Kayvon Kabongo and Jaden Ivey going off. But Davion Mitchell burying the step back right here. And now coming off the inbound play, Emmanuel quickly for 3, and he knocks it down coming off the bench. Kayvon Kabongo has Reggie Mack on him. Looking to put down the move, step back, stepping back, the one-legged fadeaway, he gets it to go. That is tough. This matchup is going to be a great one between these two. Now Kayvon wide open at the top of the corner for 3, and he drills it. Now AJ Griffin coming off the screen, and he buries another one. AJ looking like that number 2 guy. It's good to see if you're a Sacramento fan. But Jay Anthony taking it down, throwing it down in transition right over Brandon Clark. That's the aggressiveness I need to see. And god damn, look at that damn block. Latrell Cross, absolutely volleyball spiking Jeremy Grant shot. But Jabari Smith gets the steal right here. Pass it to Jay Anthony. No look pass to Kayvon in the corner. And Jay is controlling this game right now. 8-0 run for San Antonio. Kayvon stepping back right over AJ Griffin, and he nails the jumper. Jaden Ivey with the crossover. Throws the dime to Jabari Smith. But Jaden Ivey's out here throwing dimes. It might be scary. It might be scary. And Jaden Ivey, he's hitting mid-range shots too. This is two of his biggest weaknesses that he is improved upon. Kayvon Kabongo has the ball right here. Goes between the legs. Nobody stops him, and he throws down a one-handed slam. San Antonio looking like the better team right now in game one. Devin Vassell gets the screen from Kayvon, throws the dime to him in a two-handed slam. Now Jeremy Grant gets the screen from Devin Vassell, and Latrell Cross gets caught in drop coverage, and Devin Vassell pops out for three. Now Kayvon stepping back right over Brandon Clark, and he knocks down the bucket. He has 24 in the game, and he's having himself a big-time third quarter. Reggie Mack pulls up right over Jay Anthony, and he knocks it down. They are down by 12. Josh Primo comes off the screen and FaceTime Chopper. Get you one. Davion Mitchell, get you one. Again, another three to go. Josh Primo. Davion goes under the screen. Yopper. Oh, my God, Josh Primo. Staring them down, too. He doing them like that. But Reggie Mack attacks the basket and gets the and one. Oh, never mind. They called the foul on A.J. Griffin, but still count the bucket. Jabari Smith gets a shot blocked, but he goes right up. Ain't no way he got a second jump like that, throwing it right over Brandon Clark. And Derek Lively getting a follow-up slam after Latrell went for the block. Great hands by Jaden Ivey getting the steal to go right here. They're in transition. Jaden Ivey dunks it home, taking it coast to coast. Now Reggie Mack gets past Jaden Ivey, and look at the silly finish by him. Circus shot by Reggie Mack, finishing with his other hand. And now Brandon Clark gets the two-handed slam, but it's a 10-point game. San Antonio's in control of it. They pass it to Latrell Cross. Big finish right here, but he goes up vertical, and they don't call the foul. It's an 8-point game. San Antonio is up, and they end up winning by 10. Upset alert. Sacramento is going to be Sacramento, losing game one after being the number 2 seed and number 1 basically all year. Are they in trouble? Is Sacramento in trouble? Reggie Mack didn't have the best game. He had a solid game. A.J. Griffin played really well. A.J. Griffin had 19 on 6 and 9 shooting. Probably should have got more shots. Reggie Mack, 11 to 24. Latrell Cross also had a good game, but they just couldn't get stops on the defensive end. I think that was the biggest problem for Sacramento, and they find themselves down 0-1. Reggie Mack 16 in the fourth quarter, but didn't score in the third quarter. Great defense, great game plan by Greg Popovich, because they took the ball out of Reggie Mack's hands for most of the game, sending a lot of double teams on drives, on pick and roll opportunities. But we're on to the last game, Seattle versus the Portland Trailblazers. Seattle, first playoff game probably since like 2003, 2004. It's been a long time coming. Michael Porter Jr., who I think is from Seattle. He's definitely from Seattle, I think so. Knocking down the three, and now he takes it to the basket, goes right at Nazir Barkley. And Michael Porter, he turned up in the playing games. Now they pass it to Paul George, trying to put the moves up. Beats the buzzer. Shot clock cheese. 13-0 start right now. And who was that? Mario Ellington getting the block, snatching the ball. And now Austin Mack in transition. And they finally score 5 minutes into the game. 13-2 start. Portland Trailblazers playing great defense. Now it's 15-2. And a goal screen right here. Mario Ellington knocks down the three. DeLon Young getting the steal right here. Pass it to Austin Mack. Austin Mack with the cross-court, corner-to-corner pass to KD, and he knocks down the shot. He is bold for trying that. Crossover and switching hands, getting the tough layup to go. Austin Mack, he is him. Leading in his second year at age 20, leading the team to the #1 seed in the Western Conference. They swing the ball around. Terry Rozier knocks down the 3. Now Austin Mack has PG guarding him, trying to do his best to get around him. Shifty as hell, but Grady Dick, yes, Grady Dick out of Kansas, knocking down the 3. Now he comes off the screen in the corner, and he knocks down another one. 6 early points for Grady Dick off the bench. And now he gets a screen at the top of the corner, at the top of the key for 3. Chopper. Grady Dick is turning up right now, bringing them back into the game. And now he gets the ball again. Another 3. That is 4 threes in the first quarter for Grady Dick. Shot clock winding down, game clock winding down. Crossover, Austin Mack to the basket, and he's just playing with him. He's just playing with him. They find themselves back in the game. Troy Mack getting the dunk to go right over Nazir Barkley, the one-handed slam. And also another thing, talent for talent-wise, the Portland Trailblazers might be better than the Sonics. If we keep it at a stack. Turnaround Jay. Troy Mack right over Mario Ellington. Ricky Cruz and Austin Mack basically cancel each other out. Paul George is better than DeLon Young because Nick Smith is out. Dante DiVincenzo knocks down the 3. MPJ is better than KD at this stage. Troy Mack and Mario Ellington is a wash. And Jalen Duren is better than Nazir Barkley, but Austin Mack, give me 3. Now he's out in transition, crossing over, throwing up the lob to Mario Ellington, and he's scary, bro. Austin Mack is scary. And now Ricky Cruz putting on the moves right now and taking flight. Oh, my God. And he does a dolphin dive right after dunking it home right over Mario Ellington. We got to see it from another angle right here. My God. That was a mean tomahawk. And that dolphin dive was tough. Now Troy Mack, they get a little miscommunication on the switch. And he lays his brother, Austin Mack, getting it to go. It's a 15-point game. The Trailblazers up. Paul George knocking down the jumper right over DeLon Young, giving him some FaceTime action. Now DeLon Young has the ball. Ricky Cruz guarding him. Crosses over, steps back for 3, and he knocks it down. Hopefully this could give them some more life. MPJ has the ball with the snatchback. Has Grady Dick guarding him. Hezzy, pull. You're not blocking that, and that is a bucket. Michael Porter Jr. is in his bag right now. 18-point game. MPJ finds Deshaun Cook getting the bucket to go. And this team has some size. They have 6'8" Paul George. Michael Porter Jr., who knocks down another 3 to put them up 23 and is getting out of hand. They have some size. Paul George 6'8", 6'9". MPJ is 6'10". Troy Mack is 7'1". Deshaun Cook is also 6'10". Jalen Duren is like 6'10", 6'11", and is chiseled as hell. So this team has some size.
From deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows.